What's up, everybody? God bless you guys in the mighty name of Jesus. Has anybody ever stabbed you in the back? Has anybody ever lied to you or hurt you in any way? Let's face it. Let's get real. Has anybody ever done anything to you to the point to piss you off that you might want to take revenge? Well, in today's video, we're actually going to go over 4 biblical ways that we can take revenge. Yeah, it's Brother Joseph here with Ephesians 6 Coaching, and I got another word for you. The first way that we could biblically take revenge on people, it might not be what you want to hear, but it is one of the most effective ways, is to just show love. Jesus tells us in Matthew chapter 5, verse 43 and 44, he says, "You have heard it, love your neighbors, but hate your enemies." What I say to you is, love your enemies. You see, society even today tells us that you have a right to hold on to these things and take revenge. Well, Jesus is telling us to love them. I know that's not easy, but if you really want to take revenge, we're called to love. Luke 6:31 says to do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. He didn't say do as others do. He didn't say what you do should be based upon what they don't do. He said, treat them how you want to be treated. Show love. The second way that we can take biblical revenge on someone is random acts of kindness. Yes, Proverbs 25:22 says that if your enemy, again, your enemy, is hungry, give him something to eat. If he's thirsty, give him something to drink. He said by doing this, you actually heap burning coals of fire upon their head. Ouch, right? Proverbs tells us that God will actually reward you for this. So you not only get to take revenge on somebody by doing nice things, but God will reward you if you do it in this way. In Romans chapter 12, 19 and 20, God tells us, revenge is mine, saith the Lord. But again, he tells us in the New Testament that if your enemy is hungry, if he's thirsty, give him something to eat. Give him something to drink. He goes on in verse 20, do not be overcome with evil, but overcome evil with good. You see, so we love them when we show random acts of kindness. The third way that we could biblically take revenge on them is just offering forgiveness. Yes, society teaches us to hold on to these hurts and to not forgive and become bitter and hold on to grudges. And, well, that's just not biblical. If you want to take revenge on them, show them the heart of Christ and forgive them. I didn't say continue to put yourself in the situation for them to take advantage of you or to step all over you. But what I am telling you is, man, don't let those situations harden your heart. Don't let those situations make you bitter and angry. Give it to God and offer forgiveness. But you don't know what they did to me. You don't know how bad it hurt. You're right. I don't know all the details. But what I do know is that God's not asking us to forgive based upon what they did or did not do. God is asking us to forgive based upon Christ forgiving us. In the last video, we talked about the Lord's Prayer just a little bit. And one of those things that he says in there is, forgive me, God, just as I have forgiven others. That's a pretty bold statement. God, hold me accountable and only forgive me to the extent that I forgive others. Wow, that's pretty intense, right? So we got loving others, and we got showing kindness, and we got forgiveness. The fourth biblical way, and also one of the most effective ways to take revenge, is prayer. Pray for them. Matthew 5:44 not only tells us, I tell you, love your enemies, but he also says to pray for those who persecute you. He says in another version, it's the same thing, but he says to pray for those that mistreat you. Pray for those that lied to you. Pray for those that stabbed you in the back. Pray for those that took advantage of you. Pray for those that manipulated you. Pray for those that, what'd they do to you? Well, whoever they are and whatever they did, if you want to take revenge on them, forgive them. Love them. show them an act of kindness, and pray for them. God bless you guys. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that red subscribe button down below and so you never miss a word. Let's armor up.